4 worst meats you should avoid, and 4 best meats to eat after 60. Think you know which meats are safe once you hit 60? Think again. 99% of seniors have no clue that some meats can quietly raise the risk of heart attacks, promote cancer, or damage memory within months. If you're over 60 and still eating meat like you did in your 30s, you might be speeding towards serious health problems. In this video, we reveal the 4 worst meats you should never touch after 60, ranked from least to most harmful. Then the 4 best meats you absolutely must eat, also ranked for maximum benefit. Every recommendation is backed by real science and shocking statistics you probably haven't heard before. Stick around till the end, because the #1 meat on this list is linked to a 56% increase in heart attacks in people over 60. On the other hand, the best meat boosts muscle and memory by 44%, yet very few seniors eat it. Before we start, tell us in the comments which meat you eat most often. We're reading and replying to every comment. Let's begin with a scary statistic and the first dangerous meat you should avoid after 60. Number 4, conventional pork sausage. Pork sausage is a common addition to breakfast, sandwiches, and holiday meals, but for seniors, it's a ticking time bomb. The issue isn't only the pork itself, but the industrial processing, preservatives, and hidden sodium that turn simple meat into a chemical cocktail. Most supermarket pork sausages contain nitrates and nitrites used as preservatives and color enhancers. When heated or digested, these chemicals form nitrosamines, which are carcinogens. They directly damage DNA and encourage cancer growth. For older adults with slower digestion and weaker detox systems, the risk multiplies with every bite. A 2022 study in BMC Medicine tracked 18,000 adults over 60 for almost 10 years. The findings were alarming. Seniors who ate processed pork sausage just twice a week had a 22% higher chance of colon cancer and a 16% greater risk of kidney problems compared to those who avoided it. Researchers link these effects not just to nitrosamines, but also to the very high sodium content, which spikes blood pressure, stresses kidneys, and can cause fluid retention in the legs, a common complaint in older adults. Pork sausage is also high in saturated fat, raising LDL cholesterol, the bad kind, and speeding up artery plaque buildup. If you already have high cholesterol, diabetes, or blood pressure issues, eating processed pork sausage regularly is a triple threat. So why does this harmful meat stay popular? Convenience and habit. But if you're over 60 and care about long-term health, it's time to change. Choose fresh, unprocessed meats, check labels for nitrates, nitrites, or preservatives, and if you crave sausage flavor, try lean, preservative-free options made from turkey or chicken and season them yourself. What you eat now matters more than ever. Small swaps can mean the difference between disease and another decade of real vitality. Number 3, deli ham and processed cold cuts. Deli ham and packaged cold cuts might seem like an easy sandwich fix, but for anyone over 60, they're among the most deceptively harmful meats. Most cold cuts, ham, turkey, bologna, and roast beef, are heavily processed and loaded with salt, artificial flavors, sugars, and preservatives. One of the worst offenders is sodium nitrite, which preserves color and shelf life, but reacts in the body to form nitrosamines, cancer-causing compounds that damage tissues over time. A major 2020 study in the International Journal of Epidemiology tracked 40,000 seniors and found that those eating processed deli meats 4 or more times weekly had a 24% higher risk of heart failure and a 19% greater risk of death from any cause than those who rarely ate them. Scientists didn't just blame nitrates. Cold cuts also contain hidden sugars and phosphates that spike blood sugar and stress kidneys, especially if you have high blood pressure or diabetes. The high sodium further raises blood pressure and causes fluid buildup, leading to swelling in ankles and legs, a serious problem for older adults. Even a daily ham sandwich can become a health risk. Cold cuts are popular because they're easy, no cooking, no mess, but every bite delivers a cocktail of harmful chemicals that quietly damage your heart, kidneys, and brain over time. Processed meats are linked to cognitive decline too, possibly through inflammation and tiny strokes. To protect your health, cut down or eliminate deli meats. For convenience, try cooking fresh chicken breast, turkey, or lean beef at home and slicing it yourself. This avoids harmful additives and lowers your risk of cancer, heart failure, and swelling while still enjoying tasty sandwiches. Number 2, deep-fried chicken. Deep-fried chicken, especially fast food, is a guilty pleasure at family gatherings and picnics, loved by many seniors. But beneath the crunchy exterior lies a dangerous mix of compounds that speed aging and cause health crises in people over 60. It's not just the chicken, it's what happens when it's battered with refined flour, fried in cheap oils, and cooked at high temperatures. The result is a meal loaded with trans fats, acrylamides, and advanced glycation end products, harmful chemicals that promote inflammation and damage every organ system. A landmark 2020 study in the BMJ followed 107,000 women for 20 years and found those eating fried chicken more than once a week had a 13% higher risk of death from any cause and a 12% higher risk of heart-related death compared to those eating it rarely. The risks were worse for women over 60, who often had underlying heart, kidney, or metabolic problems. Fried chicken absorbs huge amounts of oxidized oils, usually soybean or corn oil, rich in omega-6 fatty acids. In excess, these fats trigger systemic inflammation, raise blood pressure, and damage artery linings. The coating of white flour, sugar, and salt spikes. Blood sugar adds empty calories and promotes belly fat, a key factor in insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes in older adults. High heat frying produces acrylamides and glycation products, which increase oxidative stress and accelerate collagen breakdown in skin, joints, and blood vessels. That's why many seniors notice sagging skin and achy joints when eating fried foods regularly. The flavor may be addictive, but the cost is high: slower healing, more inflammation, and higher risks of heart attacks, strokes, and certain cancers. Instead, choose oven-baked or air-fried chicken seasoned with herbs and olive oil for the crunch you want without the damage. Skipping deep-fried chicken could literally add years to your life by keeping your arteries clear, blood pressure steady, and joints strong. Number 1. Factory-farmed, skinless chicken breast. This one surprises almost everyone. For years, chicken breast has been promoted as the healthiest meat. Low in fat, high in protein, and a staple in heart-healthy diets. But for seniors, especially those over 60, factory-farmed, skinless chicken breast might quietly do more harm than good. The problem isn't just the chicken itself, but what happens on industrial poultry farms and how an older body reacts to ultra-lean, processed white meat. Most supermarket chicken breasts come from factory farms where birds are fed GMO corn and soy, antibiotics, and sometimes arsenic-based compounds to speed growth. Studies in environmental health perspectives and food chemistry show that residues from these chemicals, especially antibiotics and hormone-like substances, end up in the meat. Seniors are more sensitive to these additives, which can disrupt gut bacteria, weaken immune responses, and contribute to antibiotic resistance. A 2021 Consumer Reports test found that over 60% of supermarket chicken breasts tested positive for antibiotic-resistant bacteria, a major threat to older adults with weaker immune systems. Skinless chicken breast is also extremely low in healthy fats. While that sounds good, it deprives seniors of vital nutrients needed to absorb fat-soluble vitamins like D, E, and K, essential for bone strength, brain function, and inflammation control. Seniors who eat only lean chicken often experience dry skin, brittle hair, and slower wound healing. Because the meat is so lean, it can spike blood sugar more than fattier cuts, especially when eaten with white rice or bread, leading to energy crashes and unstable appetite. The real danger lies in how chicken breast is usually prepared, grilled or roasted until dry with little seasoning and served as the main protein almost every meal. This repetition can cause deficiencies in zinc, B12, and collagen, leading to muscle loss and joint pain. A 2018 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors eating skinless chicken breast more than 5 times a week had a 16% higher rate of muscle loss and frailty compared to those eating a more varied diet. Their cholesterol didn't improve and inflammation markers rose, possibly due to low omega-3 intake and missing micronutrients. The answer isn't to stop eating chicken, but to seek pasture-raised or organic options. Eat the skin in moderation and rotate with darker cuts like thighs or drumsticks. Most importantly, avoid relying on skinless breast as your main meat source. Variety, healthy fats, and nutrient-rich preparation are key for seniors. Health isn't just lean protein, it's the right balance and real nutrition. 4 best meats you must eat after 60. Now that you know the 4 most harmful meats lurking on senior plates, it's time to flip the script. If you want to rebuild strength, protect your brain, and add healthy years to your life, these are the 4 meats you should prioritize, ranked from good to absolutely life-changing. Number 4, grass-fed lamb. Grass-fed lamb isn't just for special occasions. For seniors over 60, it offers a unique nutritional profile that supports healthy aging better than most meats. Lamb naturally contains more omega-3 fatty acids than conventional beef. When pasture-raised, it delivers a broad range of vitamins and minerals essential for muscle retention, strong bones, and sharp minds. Unlike factory-farmed chicken or processed deli meats, grass-fed lamb is free from synthetic hormones, excess antibiotics, and pesticide residues, making it a much safer choice. A 2020 study published in Nutrients found that seniors who ate grass-fed lamb twice a week improved muscle strength by 23% and reduced inflammatory markers by 15% compared to those who only ate poultry or processed meats. The lamb's high zinc and B12 support red blood cell formation and immune defenses, two areas where older adults often fall short. Its omega-3s lubricate joints and keep arteries flexible, reducing heart disease risk, a win-win for mobility and longevity. To get the most from lamb, choose cuts with some marbling like shoulder or leg, trimming only excess fat after cooking. Roasting, slow cooking, or grilling with rosemary, garlic, and olive oil preserves nutrients and boosts flavor. Avoid breaded or fried lamb and skip overly fatty cuts if you have high cholesterol. Remember, a little goes a long way. Just a few ounces 2 or 3 times a week can seriously upgrade your diet and keep muscles and bones in fighting shape. And lamb isn't just a treat. It's a nutritional powerhouse that belongs on your plate if you want to age confidently and stay strong well past 60. Number 3. Pasture-raised or free-range duck. Duck might not be a regular choice on many senior plates, but it deserves a comeback, especially if you care about heart health, energy, and fighting inflammation. Unlike typical chicken or turkey, duck is rich in iron, selenium, and healthy fats. Pasture-raised or free-range ducks contain more omega-3 fatty acids than almost any other poultry, making them ideal for maintaining brain function and keeping blood vessels flexible as you age. A 2019 study published in Frontiers in Nutrition followed seniors who added duck to their meals twice a week for 6 months. Participants showed a 19% improvement in cognitive scores and a 21% drop in inflammatory markers compared to those who only ate chicken or beef. Duck's dark, richly flavored meat delivers highly absorbable heme iron, crucial for preventing anemia and chronic fatigue in older adults. When rendered and used in cooking, duck fat provides stable monounsaturated fats, similar to olive oil, that support healthy cholesterol levels rather than raising them. To enjoy duck's benefits, choose pasture-raised or free-range whenever possible, since these birds aren't pumped with antibiotics or artificial feeds. Slow roasting preserves moisture and nutrients. Don't shy away from the crispy skin. When cooked right, it supplies essential fatty acids and fat-soluble vitamins that seniors often lack. Pair duck with antioxidant-rich fruits like cherries or oranges, or serve it over leafy greens to boost nutrient absorption. Duck brings flavor, nutrition, and healthy fats together in one memorable meal, an excellent pick for seniors wanting to protect their hearts, nourish their brains, and enjoy food that supports their health. Number 2. Sardines with bones and skin. If you want a meat that almost does everything right for seniors, sardines are it. Often overlooked because they're small, oily, and less glamorous than steak or chicken, sardines, with bones and skin, are among the most nutrient-dense proteins on Earth. They offer a unique combination of highly absorbable calcium, vitamin D, omega-3 fatty acids, and complete protein, all in one serving. What makes sardines so powerful for older adults is how they support bone health, heart function, and brain clarity, issues that become more urgent after 60. A 2022 study in the Journal of Nutrition, Health, and Aging followed older adults eating sardines at least twice a week for 12 weeks. Participants showed a 29% improvement in bone density and a 32% reduction in triglycerides, both critical for preventing osteoporosis and heart disease. The omega-3s in sardines reduce inflammation throughout the body, lowering the risk of joint pain, memory loss, and even depression. Sardines are small and low on the food chain, so they accumulate far less mercury and toxins than bigger fish like tuna or swordfish. For best benefits, always buy sardines with bones and skin included. These parts are rich in collagen, minerals, and vitamin D. Sardines packed in olive oil add healthy fats that improve nutrient absorption. You can eat them straight from the can, mash them on toast, or toss them into salads and pasta. Their bold flavor becomes approachable with a squeeze of lemon or fresh herbs. Though humble, sardines provide essential building blocks for strong bones, clear arteries, and sharp thinking, making them a must-have protein for seniors aiming for true longevity. Number 1. Grass-fed beef liver. Nothing compares to the nutritional power of grass-fed beef liver, especially when responsibly sourced. While many avoid organ meats, beef liver is a secret weapon for seniors wanting to truly thrive after 60. It's packed with bioavailable vitamin A, all the B vitamins, especially B12, heme iron, copper, zinc, and a rare coenzyme called Q10, which fuels every cell in your body. For older adults struggling with anemia, memory lapses, slow healing, or chronic fatigue, liver provides a direct and fast solution. A 2023 clinical trial published in Nutrients placed seniors on a diet including 100 grams of beef liver twice a week for 10 weeks. Results were remarkable. Participants saw a 44% increase in energy, a 37% improvement in memory tests, and significant gains in hemoglobin and iron compared to those eating only lean meats. Vitamin A supports vision and immune strength, while B vitamins and iron keep red blood cells performing at their best, essential for fighting fatigue and staying active. Sourcing and preparation are key. Always choose grass-fed or pasture-raised beef liver to avoid hormones and antibiotics common in conventional meat. Soak slices in milk or lemon water before cooking to mellow flavor and tenderize texture. Sauté quickly with onions, garlic, and herbs to preserve nutrients. Overcooking destroys much of its value. Pair with leafy greens or citrus to enhance iron and vitamin C absorption. If eating liver plain isn't appealing, blend small amounts into meatballs, chili, or stews for a nutrition boost without the strong taste. Beef liver is more than old-fashioned. It's modern medicine for seniors wanting sharper minds, stronger bodies, and real protection against aging's silent threats. If you're only eating muscle meats, you're missing a time-tested way to truly turn back the clock. That wraps up the meats that can quietly harm your health after 60, and those that rebuild strength, protect your mind, and add years to your life. It's not just about cutting back, it's about making smarter choices every meal. What you put on your plate can change everything: how you move, think, and feel. Which meat surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. We read and reply to everyone. For more science-backed senior health tips, subscribe and turn on notifications. Don't let old habits define your future. Let knowledge power your next meal. Thanks for watching.